Hello everybody, my name is Nadia Jehnas. Welcome to the Pecha Kucha presentation on situational approach to leadership presented by me and my classmate Soroush on 25th July 2022. Okay everybody, let's get started. The situational approach is based on the idea that there is no one size fits all leadership style. Effective leaders are those who can recognize what followers need and then adapt their own style to meet these needs. We will be focusing on the situational leadership model 2 developed by Blanchard and his colleagues. It is an extension and refinement of the original model developed by Hersey and Blanchard in 1969. It has been widely used in organizational leadership training and development. Situational leadership approach comprises of two major dimensions: leadership style and development level of the followers. When we talk about leadership style, it consists of two behavioral patterns: directive and supportive, based on which the leadership style can be further classified into four distinct categories. The first is a high directive, low supportive style or directing style. It's usually a one way communication where the leader defines precisely what needs to be done by the followers and supervises them carefully. The second style is high directive, high supportive style or coaching style, in which the leader supports the followers by giving encouragement and soliciting their inputs. However, the final decision on what and how the goal is accomplished is done by the leader. The third is a supportive approach or high supportive, low directive style, which includes listening, praising, asking for inputs, and giving feedback. In this approach, the leader is quick to give recognition and social support to the followers. Last, the delegating approach or low supportive, low directive approach, where the leader gives complete control to followers and refrains from intervening with unnecessary support, thereby facilitating followers' confidence and motivation in reference to the goal. The second major part of the SL2 model concerns the degree to which followers have the competence and commitment necessary to accomplish a given goal. The followers can be classified into four categories: the enthusiastic beginners, the disillusioned leaders, the reluctant contributors, and the peak performers. The enthusiastic beginners are low in competence but high in commitment. The disillusioned learners have some competence but lost their initial motivation. The reluctant contributors are uncertain whether they can accomplish the goal by themselves. And lastly, the peak performers who have the skills and motivation to do the job.
Now, how does the situational approach work? Having identified the correct development level, the leader has to adopt his or her style to the prescribed leadership style represented in situational leadership model. The situational approach to leadership has several strengths. First strength is its usefulness in the marketplace for training people to become effective leaders. Secondly, it is easy to understand and provides a straightforward approach that is easily used. Third strength is that it has prescriptive value, which means it tells you what you should and should not do in various contexts. Additionally, it emphasizes leader flexibility, where the leader must be willing to change their style to meet the requirements of a situation. Situational leadership has several limitations. First one is the lack of a strong body of research to justify this approach, which questions the validity of the basic prescriptions for matching leader styles to followers' development style. In addition, the model does not address how demographic characteristics affect followers' preference for leadership, and also it does not provide directives on how leaders can adopt their style simultaneously to the development levels of individual group members and to group as a whole. Now let's look where it is applied. Situational leadership is used in consulting and various phases of implementing a project. It can be useful for CEO of a large corporation and for leaders like cruise chef, middle managers, and head of departments in planning structural changes within an organization. The fluid nature of situational leadership makes it ideal for applying to followers as they move forward or go backward on various projects. After all, it emphasizes on the idea of adapting to followers. To see how situational leadership can be applied, consider doing case studies where you will put yourself in different situations and analyzing what will be your actions in each situation, applying all the principles of the situational approach to leadership. To measure situational leadership, questionnaires providing 12 to 20 work-related situations are constructed. Questionnaire responses are scored to give respondents information about their primary and secondary leadership styles, their flexibility, and their leadership effectiveness. To summarize, situational leadership reminds us to treat each follower differently based on the goal at hand and to seek opportunities to help followers learn new skills and become confident at their work. Thank you for your listening.